tough. How would I answer that? These videos aren't going to be comedic. I am not a comedy man. I'm certainly no Simon Banting. And they're just informative, the way I see things, the way I ride. It's not really hurt me too much, and hopefully it'll help people with their riding. I may even do a bit of eating while we're talking, so hopefully you'll still get the message of what we're actually talking about. The topics we're going to be covering are pate. No. The topics we're going to be covering really are the major ones which do recur. I got into coaching mainly because I wanted to put something back into the sport, a sport which has been really good to me. I've been coaching now for just over 10 years, one of the original, if you will, ACU certified coaches. Well, coaching is fundamentally different from either just giving some informal or formal instruction or rider assistance, because you morally take on a different level, and there's a lot more to it. It's a lot more in depth than just a quick pat on the back, yes mate, you're doing alright type of thing.
So here we need to start accelerating a little early to ride up the hill, and that opening the throttle helps push the bike out to that side of the track.
Every coaching day is different, mainly because you're dealing with different individuals, different machinery. It's almost certainly going to be a different track and a different day, different conditions, etc. But one thing which does seem to happen on a fairly regular basis are similar issues keep bubbling their way to the surface. I've decided to do a series of videos covering a number of topics which hopefully people will be able to pick the bones out of and give them some idea and help them move forward with the riding. I'm not going to tell everybody that there's only one way of doing things. You hear of people watching videos and reading books and being told by certain individuals that there is kind of one way and that's the only way. I don't really believe in that. I've coached people and been around long enough now to, if you have one set pattern and you're dealing with people, you can very often tell it isn't working. So you have to change the way and how you talk about things, how you show things, and how you deal with people to get the best out of them, to get the information across.
Absolutely matching the brakes. Well, I can tell by the way the engines are slowing down and the point that you put the brake on. What I want you to try in this next session is get much closer to the 3 before you even shoot.
No, I can do it after for sure.
Yeah.
I can do sure.
Just use the 3 as a starting point.
Okay.
Don't.
What's also quite important is I don't think there is one set way of doing anything. There's some sort of basic, obvious things which definitely won't work, and there's some things which will work. But if you're really refining stuff, you have to blend stuff in and be flexible. Quite often, the problem is people's perception of what they're doing. I get, for instance, one chap who says, "Oh, I'm fantastic on the brakes, but I can't enter corners," or "I've got really great corner speed, but something else happens," and what they see is fast or slow or a problem or not. Often it can be the other way around. It's people's perception can be the biggest stumbling block. Eating and talking aren't a good idea. body position is one of the first things people get worked up about. Braking is another very big topic to talk about. Corner entry and corner exit, I was trying to knit them together because they're kind of synonymous with each other. Overtaking, another one. The amount of people I end up following on track, and they're going really well, and as they come up behind people, they kind of lose the pace and all the riding goes to pieces. We'll talk about that in more detail. Gearing is another one. And other little things which all starts to come together, things like being patient in certain situations. Basic topics are going to be braking, body position, and overtaking, corner entry, corner exit. All my videos will be available online for free, but if you want to be one of the first to see them a month in advance before general release, then join me on Patreon. You can get to see all of my online content as soon as it's published, plus lots of other private content made exclusively for my patrons.